One last time for the my last tour in America. I need to get one more. I had to get a waffle for the last hour while I'm in here. Yes, it's drenched in butter. Yes, it's drenched in syrup. The last one. Let's try it. It's better. I've just arrived back in the UK, picking up my suitcase as I'm literally filming this video now. Look, here I am, back in London. Does it feel like I'm back in London? Well, not yet, because I've not actually left the airport yet. It feels like I'm still in the USA. But let me check if this is my suitcase. Yes, it is my suitcase, but...
These Europeans are heartbroken to leave. Some don't even want to go. And it's honestly heartwarming to see. Before we get into the clips, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video.
You know, a lot of people are not going to want to leave the United States after this World Cup. There have been so many people that have come here, especially from like England and Scotland, that have Japan also. They are loving it here so much in America. They're realizing how big everything is, how much freedom we have, all the different foods, the cultures, everything here is amazing. And they don't want to go back. They don't want to go back to England, to Scotland, to Ireland. They want to stay here and live the American dream. France even. Because if you take a look at what's happening in the United Kingdom, in Ireland, in France especially, these people have no interest in going back to those countries. Those countries have been overtaken. They have been invaded. And there's no going back from them. They are being taken over. And no one wants to go back to that. So it's going to be very interesting to watch them all go like, damn, I got to go back to this shit now? Please, how do I go back to America?
So many of you reached out after my last video that I had to say this one more time. The media has been lying to you about America, and the World Cup just proved it. For years, European and Canadians have been fed the same narrative. America is dangerous. Americans are ignorant. The culture is shallow. The food will kill you. And people believed it. Why? Because they saw it on the news. They read it online. They never actually went. Then the World Cup came, and millions of people who had never set foot in the US suddenly showed up. And you know what they found? Friendly people, incredible energy, stadiums that blew their minds, hospitality they didn't even expect. Video after video of Europeans and Canadians saying, I had no idea, I was completely wrong, this is nothing like what I was told. And that's exactly the problem. The media doesn't profit from you having a good experience. It profits from fear, division, outrage. A Canadian family having the time of their life in Texas doesn't get clicks, you know? A crime story does. So that's all you ever see. That's all you ever hear. And slowly, without even realizing it, your entire worldwide view gets shaped by people who want you to be afraid. And look, in my opinion, the World Cup didn't just bring football to America. It accidentally broke the most powerful propaganda machine in the world.
I agree 1,000% with her. And let me do you another one. Let me add on to that and pile on to that whole conversation. I think it continues to change the mindsets of people that are too young or too immature or too lazy to do the research for themselves, even within the United States. There are people that have leaned 1,000% one way or 1,000% another way and refuse to have a conversation. And when I say a conversation, that is much different than a debate. A debate is trying to prove somebody else wrong, taking a position and trying to argue that position for victory in the eyes of everybody else that's observing so that you can make yourself look good. A conversation is me taking in what you say, you taking in what I say. And as a person that has been on both sides of the political aisle, meaning that I was raised to be a Democrat, and we always voted that way just because we were black and we were expected to do so. And that's what I did all the way up until my 30s. And then I changed my position, maybe not even my 30s, my late 20s. I changed my position and I started getting curious about why we continue to do this when it doesn't align with any of our values. Why are we doing this? We are a conservative people. And so once I broke free, I was able to look at it from both sides and then objectively make a decision for myself instead of letting the machine determine for me. Now we have social media, which makes it 10 times more toxic, meaning that more propaganda is fed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When I was growing up, cable was a luxury, right? Which meant we had 2, 4, 7, 20, and a couple of other channels or whatever, right? But my point is this, is that people outside of the U.S. mistakenly were able to experience this for themselves, and they came to the conclusion, they did, while people here in the U.S. were trying to convince them otherwise.
Bro, this is so crazy. It's all real. Cheerleaders, like the band.
Houses are just insane. Have a look at this 110-year-old cottage.
Right now I'm in Houston, Texas with Costa Kid, and right now I'm in the middle of the hood. This
I cannot put into words how much I have fallen in love with Key West.
For the World Cup. And this heat is absolutely mental, mate.
I have only just found out that Americans get free refills when they go out for dinner.
is something I've never ever seen in the UK before. Look.
Guys, what is this?
Texas, you're going to think I'm absolutely crackers, right? Even your alleyways are cool as fuck. Look at that. It's like a movie. It's like
I know people can spot a tourist from miles away, okay? But look how much taller this truck is than me.
It is. You're telling me this is not GTA? This is not Grand Theft Auto. I know where I am.
Thousands of British fans flooding the US for the 2026 World Cup are completely falling in love. And many openly admit they never want to leave. While they still bitch about the local weather or how the dry northern air requires a constant humidifier, America has officially stolen their hearts. On social media, the culture shock goes both ways. American viewers are utterly stunned by European quirks, laughing over the fact that Brits can literally get arrested for watching television without a TV license. Instead, these visiting fans are obsessing over massive US retail stores, getting hit hard by the infamous Target tax, and spending hundreds at home goods. Between the wild shopping sprees and unforgettable American hospitality, international tourists are hooked.
America for the World Cup. And this heat is absolutely mental, mate. I feel like someone opened a portal to hell and just tossed me in it. Like, what do you mean it's 93 degrees before lunchtime? It's got to be, what, 200 Celsius? I'm just trying to do a little cycling. Sorry, mountain biking. To walk off those calories from Chick-fil-A from yesterday. But it's an absolute heat wave out here, bruv. I think I'm gonna go back to the hotel, lie around in my skivvies. The views, however, out here are rather immaculate. Anyway, ta-ta for now. God save the Queen and David Beckham.
Hey man, how you doing?
Hey, dude, what's up?
Yeah, it's good, man. Very good, thank you.
Hey, man. I've seen you on YouTube.
Thank you so much. Your mustache is incredible, bro.
You want to see the station?
I would love to, bro. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
Is it a thing? Is it everyone?
Thing.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best. I'm not quite there yet.
Oh, you're good. Don't give up on it.
I'll try not to. Sorry to interrupt your workout.
No, you're good, man. I've seen you all over.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
How are you liking Alabama?
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Awesome.
Our favourite state in America by far, and yeah, we're so happy to be here.
Yeah.
So you're just working out here, and if you get the call, you just gotta get in and go.
We've got their fireman's method.
Already, she just jumped straight into that. Wow, amazing. Well, I'm sure everybody watching this video greatly appreciates everything all of you guys do. You're real life heroes. I appreciate that so much.
Yes, sir. Let's get you something real quick. Hang on.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, this is the workout required to be a fireman here. Look at this. If anyone wants something to do in their house to get as fit as a fireman.
Made out of
Oh wow, yeah. Hose. Yeah. That's awesome. Look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. This workout's just relentless, isn't it? Absolutely killing it though. Thank you so much, man. That's so nice. Thank you. Look at that.
And then this is a station shirt. So this is our station.
That is lovely.
Yeah,
thank you.
One.
So this is like token of our department.
Right.
It's
Okay.
like all departments have them, and we all trade them.
Yeah.
This is our official challenge.
I'm absolutely honoured. I love that. You got the Viking. Is that a Viking or Roman?
That's a Spartan.
Spartan. Yeah.
Yeah, Mel Brooks Spartans is a logo for the athletic.
Right. I see. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I'll tell them more about who you are, because y'all went to the best game y'all could
It was
Yeah,
honestly.
Oh,
Our first ever college football game was the third Saturday of October.
Think about it.
It was mind blowing.
Did you have a cigar?
We did.
You did?
Yeah.
There
They
you
said
go.
if you got them, smoke them. That's what they said. Yeah,
exactly right.
I'll keep trying with the mustache.
Yeah,
and then maybe. Let's maybe give us some good luck. Some good mustache luck. Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, it means the world. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good luck to you all.
Thank you.
Fun.
Thanks for everything you do as well. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Fits perfectly. Thank you so much. See you later.
I literally feel like I'm in a movie right now. Look at this. Massive clock tower right there. There's some sort of, I don't even know what that is, a museum. This is literally small town America, just like you see it in the movies. There's even a pharmacy here that looks like it's out of the 1930s. Like, look at that. I honestly could live here. Like, this is crazy. I'm in Covington, Georgia. So if anybody knows where that is, it's a little bit south of Atlanta. But yeah, this is amazing. I absolutely love it. If you want to see more adventures of me in America, drop me a follow.
America, I cannot get my head around how big this country is. My childhood friend, Dan, has moved to New York, Long Beach. We were chatting the other morning. I was like, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. He was like, no, it's not. It's 9 o'clock. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, there's a 3-hour time difference from San Diego to New York. How can a country, the same country, have time differences? It's that big. He was telling me that from San Diego to New York is a 7-hour flight. That's the same as going from New York back to London. This country is, like, I can't fathom how big it is. It's so massive.
In America, and I just experienced one of the craziest things I've ever seen. So I'm out for a walk here in Atlanta, and I've literally gone past a gas station, and there is a security guard stood outside the gas station with an AR. Are you kidding me? Like, this is big AR, and he's just stood out the front of it. Like, what's he protecting? Like, what is in that gas station? Like, is that normal? For a security guard to have a big AR? Someone please explain to me if that is a regular occurrence or a normal thing. And if you want to see my adventures in the US.
It's my last few hours in America. So I had to go for one last time for the my last hour in America. I need to get one more. I had to get a waffle for the last hour while I'm in here. Yes, it's drenched in butter. Yes, it's drenched in syrup. The last one. Let's try it. It's better. It's so good.
People think that we're crazy for moving our family of 5 from Canada to the US. We've heard it all. Why would you leave Canada? What about healthcare? What about safety? But here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. Every country has trade-offs. We're not chasing perfect. We're choosing what gives our family the best shot long term.
And let me tell you something. I know a lot of Canadians. Anton, how do you know a lot of Canadians? Because I live in Detroit. And we literally have 3 different ways that you can just cross right over and be there in less than 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We're right across the street. I look at Canada every single day, right? And as long as you have a passport or a certain type of ID, you can just waltz right in. Actually, when we were younger, that's what we used to do. We used to go over to Canada, especially because of the casinos. The casinos, you were able to get in at a lower age. But then we would party over in Canada just because it was something else to do. But people have become so anti-American that we try to make it seem like everything is bad in America and not in all of these other countries. And I'm not saying that Canada is bad. I'm saying that it's heavily taxed, that the people complain often at times about their health care because they don't get any preventative care because all of the resources go into, and the tax dollars go into these hospitals, which is a bad experience. And if you then have an emergency, you got to wait hours, sometimes longer than that. And a lot of people don't even go. They go to the hospital for preventative care because their system don't allow for doctors to be able to serve certain communities. And again, it's heavily taxed and it's cold. And it's a lot of things that go on in Canada. And again, I'm not saying that Canada is bad. What I am saying is you don't know Canada. You don't know ball. You don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know what people are going through. People are making decisions. During COVID, I've seen people fly to the US and live here. I had coaching calls with people that were from Canada and they said, listen, I'd rather live there than live over here because it's bad over here. It was bad before this and it's bad now. But go ahead, let them continue to push the machine. But the people that actually are out in the field, that's in the streets, that know what's going on, they really know what's happening.
More control, more opportunity, more...
I don't even know where to begin with this one. Let's talk about my experience of the 4th of July as a Brit. Yesterday was the most American day I've ever experienced. So I woke up with a coffee, and within about 30 seconds, a stranger had swapped it for a Bud Light. I don't know if that was hospitality or an initiation ceremony. In Britain, a neighbour might borrow your lawnmower. In America, they look at you and think, that man needs a beer before breakfast. But what was special is everywhere we went all day, people just said, Happy 4th. And I had never heard that before in my life. Everyone was smiling, everyone wanted to enjoy the day. Back home, if somebody smiled at me, I'm immediately checking if my wallet's still there. I will genuinely never forget experiencing a 250th 4th of July. America, you are absolutely mental. And I mean that as the biggest compliment possible.
This is roasting. 35 degrees Celsius. I've taken all my pictures outside and I'm like, I just need to find me some shade. Oh, this is glorious. Absolutely glorious. It's like stepping into a fridge. Living the dream. I can feel myself rapidly cooling down. Ah, this is what dreams are made of.
The Americans, they say, I'm proud to be an American. For me, I'm proud to be in America. Regarde-moi ça. Look at this. Oh, no less than 20 people have stopped and said hi. I can buy food, a shed, a tent, television, and a surfboard. All at Costco.
Refill. Anybody knows that? It's free refills in America. Free? Free. You don't pay for that. We have to pay. You can have as many as you want. You're lying. All for the same price. As many as I want? Yeah. You want to have 5 teas? You can have 5 peach sweet teas. Best you ever had.
If I had started in Germany, I'd be in Russia by now. But no, I started in Texas, and I'm still in fucking Texas.
Bass Pro Shop. My goodness, they sell everything in there.
I'm going to show you what we got up to in there. Let's go. I don't have words.
Bro.
What are we looking at right now? Look at that thing.
Boy. God damn.
This is scary.
This shop.
Look at the size of that big boy. They even have a pew-pew range inside of this huge shop, as well as all these grills here. I'm in shock. I'm lost for words. Let's go. Okay, now you can see the pure scale size of this place.
About this World Cup. Actually, the best thing about this World Cup is that every nation outside of the US, their fans have come into the US and got to experience these like real niche, truly like American experiences. Like Americans need to understand, I think for the most part, English people in Europe see the US, unless you go to the US a lot, but even then, the US is like almost not a real place in our eyes. It's like, it is a movie. If a country was a movie, it's the US. Like, it's a video game. It's almost not real until you go there. And so then for fans of like, you've seen all the videos of like Scotland fans taking over like Dallas or Boston or wherever and like partying with bagpipes in like the Lower East Side in New York here. And then you've got the Japanese partying with Mexicans. Everyone is coming to the US, right? And there's been loads of problems and controversy before the tournament. But the best thing is that everyone has been able to come here and actually experience like these real niche things about the US that you only see in films or TV shows or video games, right? In GTA. And they've been able to come here and actually experience it for themselves. And it is like you're in a movie yourself. You're like, oh my God, I'm on this movie set in this random city and get to experience a rodeo. People have never been to rodeos before. If you grew up in Scotland,
You've never been to a rodeo before, obviously. It is the best thing I've seen come out of a World Cup for so long. Like, I was in Qatar in 2022, and it was great because you could go to loads of games, but there wasn't too much outside of the football that you could kind of get involved in. I was in Russia in 2018. That was amazing at that point, to go there and experience that country, because I'd never seen Russia before. I'd only seen it in movies. But then you come to the US, and there is such a wide variety of like truly American experiences in so many different ways that every nation has been able to like experience, and it's so cool. It doesn't look real to me still now, like watching English people go to a rodeo, Scots going to Boston and like watching a baseball game, and then playing bagpipes as they walk down the street. It's like, this isn't real. It is real. It's the most real thing in the world, because it's like...
Hey, British guy living in New Jersey for 10 years now. I don't think I'm going home. I don't see a world in which I go home to England. Right now, at least. I love New Jersey so much. I think it's the best place I've ever lived in my entire life. I love the proximity to the city, where you can go chase your dreams but then still have that nice suburban lifestyle. Yes, it's expensive to live here. It is. But it also gives you the opportunity to kind of make the most out of your career, to float that expense. It gives you that opportunity in a way that other places don't. I love the people. New Jersey people are awesome. It's like if New York is the boxing ring and you go in 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, then New Jersey is the corner of the boxing ring where the trainer comes up and says, that's okay. You rest today and you come back tomorrow and we got you. We'll win the next fight. It's like the comforting older sibling. People are awesome. They're really kind and they're giving, but they're also like, don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. We got the best food. We got the best food. We got everything here. We got skiing. I know it's a stretch, but we got some of the best beaches in the world, in my opinion. And we got access to Philadelphia. We've got so much going on here. So much that is worth celebrating. And I just don't see any reason to ever leave New Jersey. Ever. Ever. I think I'm here for life. Thanks for having me.
I went to America for 2 weeks for the World Cup, and I had the best 2 weeks of my entire life. How good America is and how good the Americans are. Anything bad that I have ever said about America, government aside, I take it all back. Honestly, the country's amazing. The people are even better. Like, that is the greatest hospitality that I have ever had going to a country ever. Shout out to Boston again. We took over that whole city and the Bostonians loved it. They were coming out on Tuesday, Wednesday night, getting an absolute piss up with the Scots, and then going home in the morning, like going home and having to get up for work in the morning, and they loved it. They would come up to me, not just in Boston, but everywhere where we were partying, and they would say to us, you know, this country really needed this.
Apparently in Texas, there's only one place to get food, and that's Texas Roadhouse. So let's go see how good it is. Apparently the bread they serve in this place was made in hell. And if you've ever had a gay bread, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yo, this cinnamon is awesome. The drink potion sizes over there are insane. I got this entire fish pond for just $8. And the food came. We had steak, honey barbecue chicken, macaroni and cheese, lamb chop, barbecue ribs, and French fries. You know when the food is so good it has you dancing, yeah? It's like it unlocks something special in my soul. And I know they say food is supposed to give you energy, but man, this meal sent me straight to sleep. Wow.
Americans never leave America. 50% of Americans don't even have passports, and now I completely understand why. I'm back in Texas, and traveling to even a different part of Texas is like traveling to a different part of the world. I'm at Schlitterbahn, a water park, and where we are now was all founded by Germans, so everything has a German reference in this whole town just outside of San Antonio. And that's completely different to where I was in Dallas, and obviously where I've been in Boston, Atlanta, Washington. Everywhere you go in the US, it's like a completely different world. And I now understand fully why Americans don't travel anywhere apart from inside the US, because you can go anywhere in the US and get a completely different experience depending on which state you're in. I do love being back in Texas though, and this water park was fantastic. Being in a Texan water park was a great experience. Country music was blaring, everyone was super friendly, free Coca-Cola all day, which blew my mind for $20.
That would never happen in Europe. And not to mention everything else, I've got something so exciting planned for tomorrow, which I'll share with you more tomorrow. But look at the weather. It's not as hot as what it was in Washington. It's a perfect summer temperature to go to a water park. But I'm so excited to show you what's coming next. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Should I move here? The UK thinks it is currently having a heat wave, but we just arrived in southern Utah. It is 42 Celsius, 108 Fahrenheit. It genuinely feels like the sun is a few meters away from my face right now. When you walk around, it feels like you're walking through a hairdryer. The UK doesn't know heat like this. It is actually mind-blowing. It's crazy. And what's even crazier is the fact that Americans don't even bat an eyelid at this heat. I've spoken to a few of them. I said today, like, is it not really hot? Are you guys okay? They were like, oh, this is normal. We're used to this. This is just another Sunday for us, quite literally. Madness. I don't know how you guys do this. This is so hot. My British skin is melting. Let me know in the comments, what temperature is it in your state right now? Because I know in Arizona and Texas, it gets even hotter than this. I've heard sometimes up to 115 Fahrenheit, which is mind-blowing. Surely you could fry an egg on your car bonnet in that heat.
Dude, that's great.
Everything is so much bigger in America. Look at this French fry. Look at this, the size of my head.
I can't believe it.
Are you joking me?
I didn't know that Costco had your beans.
Honey, this is insane.
I can refilm. I can refill this 1,000 times.
Bro, slow down. Slow down. Why?
That was good. Because it's free.
Oh my god, this is my dream. I'm touching it. I'm touching it. Fuck yeah. Look at it, Ralph.
Dang, I've not seen this guy in a long time. Can I get some of that? Very great.
Und mein Himmel, they have alcohol!
It's beautiful. You do this every year?
I had to get a waffle for the last hour while I'm in here. Yes, it's drenched in butter. Yes, it's drenched in syrup. The last one.
First I'm trying ranch.
Ooh, I'm about to get fat.
It's so big.
It's huge. Y'all, Walmart know better. Look, all that ranch. Y'all know exactly why they doing that.
I'm a Brit living in America, and I'm convinced no one loves their country more than Americans love the USA. USA!
I've just arrived back in the UK, picking up my suitcase as I'm literally filming this video now. Look, here I am, back in London. Does it feel like I'm back in London? Well, not yet, because I've not actually left the airport yet. It feels like I'm still in the USA. But let me check if this is my suitcase. Yes, it is my suitcase, but wait until I go outside, then I'll be in London, because I'll hear the English accent, and I'll be like, oh, don't want to be around this any longer. But anyway, it still feels like I'm in America. Yeah, I'm still in America in my eyes, but until I go outside, it'll be a different subject. And I'm not joking you. Every time I've come to England, it's been freezing cold. Like, this is the first time I felt heat. I felt heat in years. Like, it feels like I've brought the weather with me from California all the way to London. I think I have. Guys, this is really random, but as Brits in America, one thing we didn't know is that if you park on a street and it's not facing the direction of traffic, you'll get a ticket.
You get a ticket.
And I just did it, and there's cops. But someone oh my gosh. But someone literally just stopped me and was like, bro, turn around. And I was like, why? And it's like, there's cops. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you need to park in the direction of travel.
That's like their only rule about parking. Other than that, you can literally park where you want.
Well, not a yellow line either.
But they don't really have tight, in London, it's ticket everywhere.
But yeah, we thought we'd share that. That was, maybe dodge the bullet.
Yeah.
Hello. Do you guys do refills? Root beer.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome.
Thanks for the refill.
So I'm feeling very sad because it is our last night in Texas tonight. We are in a motel. I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone in this great state. The hospitality from everyone from start to finish. The hotel staff, the hospitality staff, the Uber drivers, taxi drivers, the people day to day, all of the people online, in all the comments, all the likes, all the well wishes. We have loved our time in Texas. We are looking forward to Louisiana as well, but Texas, you have my heart and I have loved it. Thank you so, so much.
Morning, I was at the gas station, obviously getting gas, and a gentleman who was the one filling all the gas up in the big trucks, he came over to me. He asked me a question about something, can't quite remember, but then he obviously noticed the accent and asked where I'm from. And then we literally spent about 10 minutes just chatting about America. We chatted about all the great things, and we were both just really thankful that we were both able to be here, to live here, to work here, to go after our dreams here. And yeah, it was just a really good, fulfilling conversation to have early in the morning. And again, I don't think there are many places in the world where you can just start a conversation with someone at a gas station and just talking about, you know, how great the place that you live is and how lucky we are to be here.
USA really is the greatest country on earth. Where else can you visit a subway and turn around to views like this?
I think we owe you a big apology, because what we think America's like is exactly not what it's like.
It's just me speaking from experience, and I don't expect you to believe it, but if you want to hate the US, listen to the media. If you want to love the US, just drive across it.
America. I cannot get my head around how big this country is.
Why do British people come to America and feel blown away? Let me put this into perspective.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup has completely transformed how international tourists view the United States, as massive stadiums and high-energy fan zones leave visitors absolutely speechless. Traveling British supporters, initially skeptical about the tournament's unique atmosphere, have completely fallen in love with local life, bonding over culture shocks ranging from America's lack of a TV license to the infamous Target tax, where quick retail trips quickly turn into massive hauls. From the electrifying pre-match energy during the national anthem to the legendary hospitality of local communities, the sheer scale of the American host cities has stolen the hearts of overseas fans. Local behavior has been widely praised as excellent, proving that the warm, welcoming reality of the US matches its cinematic reputation and leaves international guests wishing their football journey would never end.
The woman says, "Oh no, the man in the hat already paid for your beers." So we go up to shake his hand. We think it's probably the guy in the big cowboy hat. And he's shaking our hands as a firm handshake. And it's a proper Texas hospitality. He's like, oh yeah, he's just chatting away, asking us where we're going, where we're from. Lovely, lovely Texas man. And then he's like, hold on, wait here. I've got something for you guys. And he gave us both this heavy duty pin from the Amarillo Police Department. And it's heavy. It's really heavy duty. And he's like, this is for you guys. And then everyone's chatting away and we're shaking everyone's hands. And then as we're leaving, somebody else is like, oh, I overheard you chatting. Everyone is so friendly. Normally this kind of bar maybe would intimidate me a little bit. In Texas, no point in being intimidated because everyone is literally has a heart full of gold, it seems like. That was the nicest thing.
And pockets full of gold.
Yeah, and pockets full of coins.
Alright, so before the World Cup kicked off in the US, European football purists were straight up hating. The consensus over there was, why America? They don't even care about soccer. And honestly, the media makes it look kinda sketchy. But man, did they get a massive reality check. The second these European fans touched down, their minds were blown. They expected hostility, but they got pure Southern hospitality and high energy vibes. Forget what you read in the headlines. Wait until you see how fast their minds were changed by the locals. Check this out. First up, we have this British tourist who was probably expecting a cold shoulder when she landed, but instead, She experienced what I like to call aggressive American hospitality. Seriously, she just gave a random stranger a compliment on the street, and what happened next completely threw her off. Like, people over there just don't do this. See for yourself.
So I literally just complimented someone's bunny ears on the street and they gave them to me. That's how nice people are in America. It's so cute. I'm heading off to the beach and my boyfriend's made me a picnic. How nice is that? It's just such a good day in America, always. The best life here.
Next up, we've got some Scottish football fans who were in for a total culture shock. They walked into a local bar just expecting a regular pint, but the locals, yeah, they definitely had.
I didn't see any guns. I was so shocked. Very hot outside, very cold inside. It makes no sense. I have to bring a jacket to wear inside. But outside is so hot, I'm sweating immediately. I order Coca-Cola, I drink it, they bring me another. And then I drink that, and then they bring me another. I was sleeping with the aircon on. I asked for a coffee, and they asked me about the sugar, about the milk. I don't know, I just want a coffee. I can't believe they ran out of beer. We weren't even drinking that much, we were drinking like normal. Like, I only had like 10 or 11 per day.
So, welcome to a new video, and today we got something special for you. We got European Monster and the American Monster. Look at the size of it. I don't know, you also got the smaller version of it. You also got the very small Monster, which I prefer because it doesn't have so much caffeine inside. Well, this is the average European Monster. This is the big American Monster, and we're gonna check out the ingredients right now because, you know, I wrote down what's the difference. The American Monster got more L-sartanin, L-tartrate, and arsenal. I hope I said it right, which is kind of funny because this one right here, the American Monster, it's not even the taste. The taste is better. I mean, European Monsters don't taste that good. But this Monster, he somehow made me happy. I don't know. There is something inside of this can. I mean, I love it. I love it. And I mean, it's empty, but the smell. Oh my God. I can smell America through this can. It's always with me. I prefer the American Monster. Get away with the European one. American Monster #1.
Now we have a debrief about America and the World Cup. Honestly, months, weeks, days before this trip, I was so close to cancelling everything. I was nervous about going back to America. But it turns out I had absolutely no reason to be. I cannot begin to explain the kindness that I was shown and that my fellow Scottish people were shown. Thank you to the FIFA volunteers. Honestly, fantastic characters and really made a great experience. I want to say thank you because in my experience, the organisation of this has been amazing. I heard horror stories about the Scotland and Haiti game. I was nervous for going to the stadium, but again, no reason to be nervous. I felt like the trains ran smoothly. It was not that bad. Free water being handed out, like just these little touches that actually just made such a difference. And everybody official that I encountered, as in police, military, TSA, airport staff, security, everything, they honestly were the most lovely people, and it was just an indication of what was to come. And my biggest thanks goes to the American people. Without you guys showing that sort of kindness, support, understanding, this World Cup wouldn't be the same. You guys have embraced it and embraced the visitors that are in your city, and honestly, it's gave me a revamp love for the American people. As someone who went solo, meant more to me than you might know. Makes me really want to come back and explore a lot more of what your country has to offer. Although this is a sweeping generalization, thank you, America, for being so kind to your visitors while we're here for the World Cup. I am looking at plans. I want to come back.
Do you think I've forgotten? Do you think I've forgotten? Do you think I've forgotten about you? Something about you that now I can't remember. It's the same damn thing that made my heart surrender. And I miss you on a train. I miss you in the morning. I never know what to think about. I think about you. About you. Do you think I have forgotten about?
After the World Cup, they are going to go back to Europe, park their car, and instinctively think, I wish I could stay inside for this. Because once you get used to drive through life, you don't forget it. Everything is bigger in America. Roads, stores, parking, carts, fridges, portions. You go into Walmart for toothpaste and leave with candles, snacks, a blanket, and somehow patio furniture. In Europe, stores feel more compact, more structured. In America, it feels like space itself is a part of the experience. And then they go back to Europe and think, wait, where is the rest of the aisle? Even food portions change you. A medium drink in America looks like a large everywhere else. And when they go back, they notice it immediately.
I don't wanna talk about the things we've been through, though it's hurting me.
I'm actually sad to say this, but today was my last day in America. Luckily, we're checking out at 11, so we woke up early to spend the whole morning in the pool. After we checked out, we stopped off at Taco Bell for breakfast. And someone told me why Taco Bell here is so cheap. It's like $8 for 3 things. Because we were leaving, we had to do a quick Walmart haul. We picked up a load of stuff. And then we started our long 3-hour drive down to LA. We did stop in Palm Springs on the way because we wanted to see what it was like. It was way too hot, like 32 degrees, so we didn't stay that long. After like 3 more hours of driving, we made it back to LA. We had to obviously end our trip with our last In-N-Out burgers. Took them all the way through security, and that was a mistake because by the time we got through security they were really cold. The flight was delayed like an hour as well. Luckily this was a night flight, so I slept basically throughout the whole flight. And like 10 hours later we were in
hungry, but it's like not really. I'm not that hungry, but I do want some food, like some french fries, some spaghetti, something.
Thinking about this holiday, and I'm thinking, I really wish I was jetting back to the States. Like, I really wish I was going to Texas or Tennessee or a southern state or like Louisiana or Nashville or something, because Europe, I think it's had enough of me.
The worst part about coming to America is getting home. Don't get me wrong, I'll be happy to get home. You know, the suitcase is packed, but the flight is like 9 hours. We fly 9 hours into London, then have to get from Gatwick to Heathrow, then Heathrow up to Scotland. I won't get back until 3 PM tomorrow. I don't even want to think how long travelling that is. It's like a day of travels, and I won't sleep on the flight. It's impossible to sleep on the flight. I'll just sit there like that. So fingers crossed it all goes well. Wish me luck.
Please, please don't go. Please don't go. Who's gonna eat in a restaurant now? Please don't go. Please, please don't go. Who's gonna eat at the restaurant? Who's gonna order a big
big juicy steak. I was gonna eat some barbecue pork, especially pulled pork. We have a ton of that.
So our time here in Texas has unfortunately come to an end. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who we've met along our road trip. Southern hospitality has been phenomenal. From San Antonio, Yorktown, Austin, we truly have had the best time, and you guys have like made our trip even better. So thank you from the bottom of this British man's heart to making me feel like one of your own. God bless America. God bless Texas. Thank you so much, and I will see you again.
America, thank you so much for a wonderful 4th of July. My first 4th of July as a citizen on the 250th. Amazing. I'm about to start my drive back up home to northwest Arkansas. I got spare fireworks that I'm going to set off later today. It's just been great. I love it. Fantastic. Thank you all for the love. It's fantastic. I love it.
I'm sad today. I've got some bad news. I'm leaving the great state of Texas. I have loved every single minute and every single moment of this place. Thank you to everyone that's in this country that has been so nice. And thank you to everyone on here that's commented and told me where to go and what to eat and what to do. I appreciate you all. I brought some cute souvenirs. We've got a teddy. I need a name for him. How cute is he? And what shall we name him? And then I got a cute little dog. I am 100% gonna be back. Hopefully in March for the Houston Rodeo, or maybe June and July for the World Cup. But if there's anything else I've missed or anything else that I haven't done while I've been here, please let me know, because I'll definitely put that on my list for the next time I'm here. I'm definitely a country girl at heart, and I'm already counting down the days till I come back. I've actually just booked my next trip, although it's not a place I can wear my cowboy boots. It's more of a beach vacation this time. Any guesses? Anyway, until next time, Texas, I love you, and Merry Christmas.
Yes everyone, I've got some huge news. As a lot of you know, right now I'm in America. But due to personal reasons, I'm gonna have to be heading home in the next day. Boys, I'm absolutely gutted, as you can tell. But, boys, I've been to California, I've been around San Francisco, I've been to places I could only ever dream of. I've had the time of my life, boys. I'm gutted, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm doing what's right for me, and I've got a few things I need to be sorted out. And boys, I will be back here soon. One day, come one. The positive side, we've got so much planned, but I also want to say a massive thank you. Literally, this experience has been so much better with you guys. You have made me laugh. You have the jokes and the messages I get are absolutely crazy, and the support and everything, boys. Trust me, nothing ever goes unnoticed, ever. But boys, loads more coming, and yeah, literally, I cannot wait for the future, boys. The future is bright. But boys, once again, I love yous all, and always keep dancing, always keep leaning and bopping, and always keep moving, and always keep exercising, boys. Come on.
We're going home today, and I'm not in the mood.
Clap if you're sad.
So it's a travel day. I get to wear pajamas. I don't care.
I'm like so different. Like,
It's a bloody lovely coffee latte.
That
is bloody lovely. Look at my hotel, y'all. Look how beautiful. It reminds me of the Titanic. You see the clock and the staircase.
We're at the Breakfast Republic.
Got a Mexican mocha.
I got the cherry pancake with some bacon. And what did you guys get?
Protein pancake.
Belt. Yummy. Alright, let's try it.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Let's try her. That's good.
Good, isn't it? Very good. Really good.
Okay, protein pancake. I'm laying out now. My flight is at 4:30. I think I'm just gonna lay out until like 1ish. This is my favorite SPF for tanning. Look at the sparkles. I start closing up suitcases. I placed an order with Target because I wanted to get like cleaning supplies. I love Clorox wipes and we don't have those in England. It's now 1:15. Okay, we are packed up. Now I just have to get my other 2 suitcases from reception. My friend lives in San Diego and I've been rushing around all morning. I'm like so sad I couldn't see her. Like we've been so busy over here. But I made her a little goodie bag full of stuff because my suitcase literally wouldn't even close and I was like, girl, if you want to just come to this hotel, I'll leave a goodie bag for you. So I'm literally not even going to see her, but I'm leaving a bag of stuff for her at the lobby right now. It's ridiculous.
Walk by there.
Through security, boarding right now.
The man in front of me keeps ripping ass. I'm genuinely speechless.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Just inhaling his shit.
It stinks.
The worst.
He farted again. ICBA.
That's 3. He doesn't have a job.
I didn't hear that.
Also, the guy behind me keeps banging on my seat every 5 seconds. I turn around to see a full DJ set.
The UTF was this dark.
You tried so hard to get away from us and now you come back and see us?
Here at Heathrow. Yay! Why do people stand right by the bags on the conveyor belt? Because a lot of the time it's not even your bag. That's my bag right there. And now I've got about 50 people to get to it. It's such a bad mood, as you can see. They just stopped me.
Guys, I'm in New York City just hanging out.
I'm gonna do nothing to declare on my bags, but I was like, honestly, my boyfriend doesn't come here for a while. If you want to check my bags, like, you know, actually give me something to do. And the lady was like, why do you have so much stuff? And I was like, been in America for like 2 months. And she's like, oh, whoa, you don't need to check it. And I was like, are you technically not? Oh. My local coffee shop just wrote this on my latte. My boyfriend got me a coffee because I'm trying to stay awake. Like right now, it's like 3 in the morning in my brain, but it's actually like, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. Whatever, I have no concept of time. It's 4. Now we're having Wingstop. Good night, goodbye. Not good night, goodbye.
So the World Cup came to America, and something nobody predicted happened. The Europeans don't want to go home. I'm serious. These are people who spent years clowning on America online. Portion sizes, no walkable cities, calling it soccer, healthcare jokes, all of it. Then they landed here for the World Cup, and now they're crying at airport gates and asking about visas. Quick pause before we get into the clips. Like the video, subscribe if you are new. Helps the channel more than you'd think. Okay, back to it. Here's how this whole thing started. Millions of fans flew in from England, Germany, Spain, France, Italy, the Netherlands, everywhere. And most of them had a plan. Get in, watch the games, complain about the exchange rate, get out. A lot of them were openly bracing for the worst. There were whole threads before the tournament about how to survive America. Surviving like they were being deployed. That plan fell apart in about 48 hours. First, it was the food. And no, not the stadium hot dogs, the real stuff. Texas barbecue that made grown men go quiet. Birria tacos in LA at 2 a.m. Nashville hot chicken that one Dutch guy described as a beautiful mistake. Deep dish in Chicago that an actual Italian called not pizza, but incredible, which might be the highest compliment an Italian is legally allowed to give, and the diners. Europeans discovered the American diner, and it was over. Bottomless coffee, alone, rewired some of these people. In most of Europe, a refill is a negotiation. Here they just keep pouring. Then it was the people. This is the one that really got them. Europeans kept posting about American friendliness like they discovered a new species. Strangers saying good morning on the street. Waiters actually being nice. And yes, they know about tipping culture. They still couldn't believe it. A German fan went viral for a video that was just him standing in a Walmart parking lot going, "Everyone here talks to me and I don't know why." 3 million views for a parking lot. And it went both ways because Americans adopted these fans. Full on. English supporters getting pulled into backyard cookouts by people they'd met 20 minutes earlier. Mexican and American fans doing chants together outside stadiums until 1 a.m. A grandma in Dallas fed an entire busload of Argentinians because, and this is a direct quote, they looked hungry. That clip alone did numbers. The stadium surprised them too. A lot of these fans expected empty seats and quiet crowds because that's the reputation, right? Americans don't care about football. Then they walked into a packed 80,000 seat stadium in Atlanta, losing its mind for a group stage match, and had to recalibrate everything they thought they knew. One Spanish journalist wrote that the atmosphere in some American stadiums was better than half the grounds back home, and he got roasted for it. And then a bunch of other journalists quietly agreed with him. Then came the road trips, and honestly, the road trips broke them completely. Fans were renting cars between host cities and getting absolutely wrecked by the scale of this country. The drive from Denver out to the Grand Canyon. The Pacific Coast Highway, Kansas, somehow. One French guy did the math on camera, figured out his entire country fits inside Texas roughly twice, and just needed a moment. Another group of Scottish fans planned a 2-day drive, took 6 days, and missed a match on purpose because they found a lake. The small stuff added up too. Free water at restaurants, air conditioning that actually works, grocery stores the size of villages, being able to buy medicine, a kayak, and a rotisserie chicken in the same building at midnight. Is all of it healthy? Debatable. Did the Europeans love it anyway? Watch the clips. And now the tournament's wrapping up, and the goodbyes are brutal to watch. You've got grown men hugging their Uber drivers, fans extending trips, eating the rebooking fees, some of them straight up sitting in immigration lawyer consultations. There's a clip in here of a Belgian guy saying goodbye to a host family in Kansas City, and nobody in that driveway is okay. One English fan put the whole thing better than I ever could. I came for the football. I'm leaving with a second home. So that's the setup. Watch these clips and tell me it's not hurting them to leave. Fair warning, a few of these get emotional. Enjoy the video.